A warm welcome to Citizen 93.7 FM flagship news at 8. I am Esther Nwosu. The federal government has slammed a $10 billion fine on crypto trading platform Binance over allegations of influencing the country's forest crisis. The special advisor to the president, Bola Tinubu, on information and strategy, Bayo Onanoga, disclosed this Friday morning in an interview. According to Onanoga, Binance profited substantially from its illegal transactions in Nigeria, while the nation suffered huge losses. Onanoga claimed that Binance is not registered in Nigeria and has no presence in the country. He alleged that people used the platform to arbitrarily fix a dollar-naira rate, a practice he said negatively impacted the value of local currency. He explained further that Binance team was already cooperating with the Nigerian government by providing useful information and had already suspended naira-related transactions on the platform. Away from that, troops of the Nigerian army has killed 3 members of Boko Haram Islamic State West African province in Lake Chad region. The military authority disclosed this on Friday. Announcing defeat in a statement, the director of Army Public Relations, Major General Onyema Nwachukwu, said troops in collaboration with Hybrid Force, an element of civilian joint task force, successfully overran the terrorist strongholds in the Lake Chad region. The offensive operation was conducted on Wednesday with fierce battle, leading to killing of 3 terrorists and recovery of mine-resistant ambush-protected vehicle. This is according to Nwachukwu. Other items recovered a truck-mounted anti-aircraft gun and a truck of arms and ammunition. The army spokesman said the insurgent attacked the troops with a vehicle-borne improvised explosive device, mortar guns, trucks, and a motorbike. He stated that insurgents fell under the overwhelming superior firepower of the troops, forcing them to abandon their stronghold, ammunition and equipment in this area, adding that the operations proved to be a major setback to the insurgents as the gallant troops neutralized 3 terrorists. Niger State Police Command on Friday paraded 15 suspects for vandalizing and transporting a trailer load of railway CP Shawola Damama. While parading the suspects before newsmen at the command headquarters said the trucks were suspected to have been stolen from the Katama village in Kaduna. According to him, the military component is sacking power after intercepting and arresting the suspects, handed them over the trailers to the police division as Sarikin and Power. He affirmed the commitment of the Niger State Police Command to fight and reduce crime to the barest minimum. The suspect, Adekule Sahad, 44 years from Oyo State, and Safilu Omaru, 30 years of Katsina State, during interrogations with newsmen, gave conflicting information regarding their involvement in the crime. While Adekule Sahad admits ignorance of the contents in the trailer, the driver, Safilu, said he was leading the trailer to the destination. The governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, Oluyemi Cardoso, says during an investor call that the country attracted the $2 billion in foreign portfolio inflows in 2024 alone, a sign of renewed investors' confidence in the Apex Bank of Foreign Exchange Market reforms. Nigeria attracted a total of $3 billion in foreign portfolio inflows in the whole of 2023. The National Bureau of Statistics, which publishes data on foreign investment inflows, is yet to release data on inflows for the first quarter of 2024. Cardoso, in a meeting facilitated by the Nigerian Exchange Group of Foreign Investors, also said the CBN has cleared all verified dollar backlog of all banks except 5. The CBN governor also said there will be an OMO auctions today, there being Friday. The CBN plans to increase the size and frequency of OMO, according to Cardoso, who added that by raising the cash reserve requirements, the FS Bank plans to mop up some $5 trillion The federal government said it has made a payment exceeding $120 million from the $1.3 billion due to gas suppliers in a bid to stimulate gas production in the country. Mr. Idi Ubong, the director of the Decade of Gas Secretariat, stated this at the 7th edition of the Nigerian International Energy Summit on Thursday that the payment was made to reduce some of the outstanding debts. He mentioned that as of 2023, gas producers were owed approximately $1.3 billion in arrears, yet from October through January 2024, the government has made payments exceeding $120 million. Ubon mentioned that the government is developing a strategy to clear the remaining balance of the debt. Now to state news. Ondo State Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa on Friday ordered security agencies in the state to investigate and arrest those who allegedly destroyed the billboard of some governorship aspirants and attacked some members of the All Progressive Congress during the visit of President Bola Tinubu to the state. Tinubu visited the family of the late former Governor Rotimi Akeredolu and the Olowo of Obu Oba Ajibade Ogunoye in Owo. He also visited the national leader of the Pan-Yoruba Socio-Political Organizations, Afenifere, Ruben Forosinti, in Akure on Wednesday. During the visit of the president, both the Olusola Oko campaign organizations and Wole Akintowa campaign organizations accused the supporters of governors of destroying their posters and billboards. Denying the governor's involvement in the said attack, his chief press secretary Ebenezer Adenan condemned the acts and ordered security agencies to arrest the perpetrators. World Trade Organization Director General Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala has commended members for the tremendous amount of progress achieved after 3 days of intense work at the 13th Ministerial Conference in Abu Dhabi. She called on ministers to go the extra mile and find coherence on various issues at stake. DG Okonjo-Iweala, who noted that the clock is ticking, stressed that if delegations keep working hard, a positive MC13 outcome is at the hand on ministers should be able to go back home with positive results. You're still listening to Citizen 93.7 FM flagship news at 8. Up next is the foreign and sports report. And now to the foreign scene. A military court in Somalia has sentenced 6 Islamic State fighters from Morocco to death. The men will be executed by firing squad if their appeal, which has been 1 month to file, is unsuccessful. The men's lawyer said they have been misled into joining ISIS and were seeking to be deported to Morocco. It is the first time authorities in the semi-autonomous Portland region have charged or sentenced foreigners for joining ISIS. The military court also gave an Ethiopian and Somalia 10 years prison sentence each, while fleeing another Somalia defendant due to insignificant evidence. Meanwhile, Russian President Vladimir Putin is warning the West against deeper involvement in Ukraine or risk a greater nuclear conflict. He made the comments during his annual State of the Nations address in Moscow on Thursday. Putin's warnings appear to be in reference to the statement by French President Emmanuel Macron earlier this week on the possibility of sending Western troops to Ukraine. Speaking to lawmakers and members of Russian elite, Putin